Humanity's warning. The chamber of the Zyphoran High Council was drowned in complete silence. Blue lights shimmered on the walls as diplomatic delegates sat motionless. Before them, on a large hollow screen, the face of the human representative, Commander Eric Rowland, appeared, cold, stern, and mysterious. Commander Rowland spoke slowly. "We humans came with a message of peace. We offered a treaty, but you chose to attack our convoy." Zyphoran General Karen Thal snapped back. "That region was ours. Your presence was a violation of interstellar law." Rowland leaned forward slightly, his eyes burning with intensity. "If another missile is launched toward Earth, we'll do what we did in 2074 to the killers of the Andromeda Research Colony." For a moment, every non-human delegate in the room froze. The memory resurfaced. When humans had used a weapon so devastating against the enemies in Andromeda, it turned an entire planet into ash. Its atmosphere still radioactive to this day. The human fleet mobilizes. The human defense fleet, known across the galaxy as White Lightning, was now moving closer to Zyphoran territory. Their ships drifted silently through space, yet carried the power to shake planets. Commander Rowland's transmission echoed once again. "We do not seek war, but if war is forced upon us, we will do what we do best: win." An unexpected ally. Just then, another ship entered the arena. The Alderaan Empire. A powerful race once thought to be unfazed by human technology or morality. Alderaan Ambassador Lesha Raven issued a stern warning to the Zyphorians. "If you provoke the humans, we will not remain neutral." The Zyphoran leadership was shaken. They now realized that not only were the humans standing against them, but several other species had also begun to rally in their favor. Proof of human intelligence. Zyphoran scientists attempted to hack into the humans' AI system, Ares 9, but the counterattack was immediate and devastating. Within just 0.3 seconds, the human AI infiltrated their entire network and disabled all major weapons systems. Their war room fell completely silent. One last chance. Commander Rowland sent one final message. "We desire peace, but if your arrogance remains unbroken, we will rewrite the course of history." Inside the Zyphoran High Council chamber, nervous glances were exchanged. The moment of decision was near. Will the humans' peaceful yet firm warning prevent an all-out war? Or will the Zyphorians pay the price of their pride? After the Zyphoran High Council meeting, the entire galaxy was in turmoil. Many non-human civilizations that once considered humans weak and insignificant were now engulfed in fear and astonishment. The Kenthars, a spider-like species known for their stealth and deception, called an emergency assembly. Their elder leader, Melek Zerk, spoke gravely. "We underestimated the humans, but they are willing to burn themselves and drag us into the fire with them." Meanwhile, the Lunarians, a highly intelligent but peace-loving race, sent their first diplomatic message to Earth. "We were wrong. Though we seek no war, we are willing to share our technology to aid in Earth's defense." The human response. In the solar system, the United Terran Fleet launched a new initiative, Operation Clear Alliance. Its goal was to unite all the species discontent with Zyphoran rule under a common banner. Humanity was no longer alone. Dozens of alien races from distant stars now stood with them. Inside the Zyphoran High Council, internal cracks began to form. Senior Commander Rickthal whispered to a fellow council member, "We looked down on the humans, but we must abandon our arrogance, or we will perish." Back on Earth, a new step Commander Eric Rowland presented a secretive proposal to the United Navy leadership. Titan Protocol, a classified weapon that would only be activated if Earth was on the brink of annihilation. Its power was so immense that certain alien factions referred to it as the Breath of God. The Allied fleet gathered near the Serpentis Reach, a massive star corridor known for its unstable gravity wells and nebulous storms. It was a place where no sane fleet dared fight. Until now, over 72 ships, human and alien, floated in formation. The once fragmented factions were now a single armada, facing the common enemy, the Xiphoran Empire. In the command bridge of the UTS Resolute, Commander Eric Rowland stood beside Captain Linar of the Lunarians and Warlord Trakthul of the Kenthars. "This is not just a battle for Earth," Rowland declared. "This is a stand for every world that was ever conquered, silenced, or enslaved. Today we strike back. The Xiphorans arrive." Out of hyperspace tore a fleet twice their size. Xiphoran warships, sleek, obsidian, and deadly, emerged like predators from the dark. Their lead vessel, the Divine Lance, hailed the Allied forces. On screen appeared Overlord Cycron, his face twisted in fury. "You dare unite the filth of the galaxy against us? Humanity shall be extinguished as an example to the stars." Rowland calmly replied, "We're not alone anymore, and we don't fear extinction, but you should fear what comes after you push us too far." The battle ignites. The stars turned red as plasma bolts, kinetic torpedoes, and ion storms erupted across the void. Human destroyers danced between Xiphoran dreadnoughts, drawing fire, so the Lunarian energy frigates could unleash devastating solar beams. Kenthar's stealth cruisers emerged like ghosts, disabling enemy shields from behind. But the Xiphorans were brutal. Several Allied vessels were lost. Commander Rowland's ship took heavy damage. Alarms screamed, fire spread. Suddenly, a deep voice from his comms spoke. "Commander, this is Draken Core, activating the Titan Protocol." Rowland's eyes widened. "Already?" The Titan Protocol unleashed. From a hidden fold space chamber, a monstrous construct emerged, UTS Titan, humanity's most advanced dreadnought powered by a miniature neutron star. Its weapon, the Sol Lancia-focused beam capable of destabilizing matter at the molecular level. With one shot, it sliced through a Xiphoran capital ship, clean, silent, and final. Panic rippled through the enemy ranks. The tide was turning. By the end of the battle, the Xiphorans retreated. But this was not a victory. It was a message. Humanity fights back, and they're not alone. The battle was over. For now. The Xiphoran forces had retreated, but they weren't defeated, and humanity, along with its allies, understood one truth. This was just the beginning. A new frontier, the S-Jupiter field. The S-Jupiter zone marked the edge of known space, a mysterious galactic boundary, full of deep gravity wells, unpredictable nebula storms, and remnants of long-lost civilizations. No stable life existed there, or so they thought. But now, the Alliance had to enter it. Not because they wanted to, but because the real power behind the enemy was hiding beyond. A hidden transmission. Shortly after the battle, Commander Eric Rowland received an encrypted message on his personal channel. The sender? A surviving human from Quarus, the once rebel world destroyed by the Xiphorans. "They can't just defeat us in battle. They are trying to become us." The message ends. The Biodreadon program revealed. Dr. Ilyasora analyzed the data embedded in the transmission. It contained DNA sequences, neural maps, and a strange hybrid code. Clear evidence that the Xiphorans were now attempting genetic replication of humans. They don't just want to destroy us. They want to erase us and replace us. Dr. Sora. The second phase of the Titan Protocol. Commander Rowland authorized the second tier of the Titan Protocol, Project Nova Ghost, a covert mission to breach the S-Jupiter boundary, locate the Xiphoran cloning labs, and destroy them completely. Mission Team: Commander Eric Rowland, Mission Lead; Dr. Elia Sora, Tech and Biogenetics; Captain Linar, Linarian Strike Commander; Warlord Track Thule, Kenthar's Guerrilla Elite; AI Unit Echo 7, capable of galactic-level infiltration and cyber disruption. Beyond S. Jupiter. Led by the UTS Titan, the fleet pierced through the chaotic gravity of S. Jupiter. Space-time bent, geometry warped, ships seemed to drift between dimensions. Then came the enemy, living beings fused with machines. These were Xiphoran biohybrids, creatures with human bodies, but minds linked directly to Xiphoran overlords. They were the future the enemy wanted, a galaxy full of hollow copies. They were humanity's secret weapon, Vanguard 7, an elite squad of enhanced soldiers born from decades of war, bioengineering, and AI-assisted training. When the enemy lines held firm, when hope began to flicker, that's when Vanguard 7 was deployed. Dropped from orbit in titanium drop pods, the squad cut through the vacuum of space like falling stars. The Xiphorans scrambled to intercept, but it was too late. The pods slammed into the Xiphoran dreadnought Krask Tol, breaching its hull with precise, calculated impact. Inside, the soldiers emerged. Clad in reactive armor and armed with kinetic rifles, neural blades, and portable grav shields, they fought, not like men, but like forces of nature. Leading them was Captain Rael Novak, the only human to survive a full year inside the black zone of Sector 9. His voice echoed through the squad's internal comms. "Stay fast, stay silent, hit the command cortex, no mercy." The Xiphorans inside were unprepared for human brutality at such close range. Their armor, meant for energy deflection, shattered under the kinetic force of the human weapons. Their biotendrils and mental pulses failed against the neural dampeners integrated in Vanguard suits. Room by room the squad advanced, leaving destruction in their wake. Meanwhile, outside in orbit, the tide of the battle began to shift. The Xiphoran formations faltered. Confusion spread across their comms. Commander Eric Rowland, watching the chaos from the Resolute, knew what it meant. "They're cracking. Keep the pressure. Send in all wings. Don't give them time to regroup." From the rear, the alien allies launched their own counterstrikes. Trell plasma lances pierced enemy ships. The Zuri swarmed over damaged cruisers. Even the once neutral Dravari sent in cloaked drones to sabotage Xiphoran command vessels. Inside the dreadnought, Captain Novak and his team finally reached the core. A pulsating organic brain-like structure floated in the command chamber, Xiphoran Central Control. Rael didn't hesitate. For Earth, for every species that said no more, he planted the charge, and the dreadnought exploded.